So I changed the name of the channel to Anxiety Riddled Gamer. I kind of wanted, because Mr. Pickles was cool, and my home. Like, Mr. Pickles is funny. But I think I want to make videos, like gaming videos, about talking about anxiety. Because I feel like that's not something that's been done before, or if it has, I haven't known about it. Um, Folded. But I don't know. I want to relate to people and do stuff that I enjoy. Because like over the past couple, I'd say over the past year, like 2023 as a whole, has been butt cheeks, um, and not like a good pair of butt cheeks. It's kind of a terrible pair of butt cheeks. It's just my whole world has fell apart, and it seems like the harder I try to fix it, and the harder I try to keep people in my life or work on myself, it's just the more obsolete I become. The thing I've really tried to work on is being more outgoing, because I've always been kind of a person to keep to myself. I don't like big parties. I don't like stuff like that. Concerts. But I would love to go to concerts, but I know my anxiety would not let me, and it just sucks, Like even when I'm meeting new people, even when meeting new people, it's hard. Part of me's like, yeah, you got this, bro. But then like the other side creeps in, and it's I just lose that control. I lose every positive thought that I had. I just let me execute you. I want to go on like a date with this girl, but like it's hard, it's hard to meet somebody new. Like I struggle with that. And I know, I've met a lot of people who are just like, "Oh, be a man, suck it up," And I get that, okay? And that really doesn't bother me because I know they don't deal with it, so they don't understand. And I was the same way. Like before all of this happened, I would have laughed if you would have said anything about mental health. I thought it was a joke. But now that I'm experiencing it, I've got a newfound respect for people because you really just don't know. Like, you don't know what somebody's going through. If you see somebody at the store and maybe they're having a bad day or whatever, and you just think, oh, fuck that person. Maybe they just going out was their big thing for the day. Just getting out of bed and getting dressed is win for the day. Trying to make peace with the demons that are with me, that it is a losing battle. They wanted the Magnum. How many different directions are they coming? Oh, these armored boys, they don't, There's an LTV with a turret here, bro. Just leave me alone, dog. Also, if you spawn here, I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a chest to my right. Bingo. Orange chest right off the rip. Gives you an M4 and some other things. Now, the only thing I don't like spawning about here is the inability to find a vehicle. If I don't sleep right, relax. Sorry, indigestion. If I don't sleep right or don't sleep well enough, my anxiety's chalked for today, son. Like, and I'm trying... when someone asks me, like, what are you worried about? That shit's so annoying, bro. If you've got somebody in your life that deals with anxiety, do not ask them what's bothering them. Because, like, 99% of the time, they don't fucking know. Just like I don't fucking know. Why can't you go out in crowds? Fuck, I don't know. Just don't like it. What's wrong? Why don't you feel good? I don't know. But one thing that kind of my therapist has told me is like exposure therapy. kind of going outside of your comfort zone and doing those challenging things. Like, this is going to sound really sad, but one thing that really... Oh, it's an active zone. One thing that really set my anxiety off was riding with people. Like, in the car. Riding with people in the car. Driving with people in the car. It set it off. Like, I would get nauseous. I would get dizzy. But, last week I had a situation where I had to do that, and everything was fine. Everything was fine, and it's not that I think something's going to go wrong. It's just, I don't know. I can't really explain it. It just kicks up, and anybody with anxiety is going to understand what I mean when I say kicks up. But another thing is, like, the stigma. The stigma around men's mental health. Like, mental health in America is not at all where it needs to be, because there's still a lot of people who don't... I think they lack sympathy, because they're not willing to understand or willing to try to understand what's going on. And it is hard for someone who thinks that, like, anxiety is all in your head, and it is most of the time it's all in your head. I understand that, but that doesn't make it any less debilitating. I don't like this one, dude. It's in the middle of the city. I wish they would change it up, like, with each season where weapon stash spawns. I feel like that could be a cool, fun idea. Oh, is there not a guy in here? There's usually a guy in here. Oh, they're upstairs. I was like, what is that? I don't know what you're looking at, brother. They already shooting at me? Pussies. This M4 has 2 attachments on it. Wow. Stepping up in the world. I'm just gonna get this shit in Xville. Oh, no scope. I hit a clamp. I go into DMZ and wreck bots to feel good about myself. What's up, pussies? Oh, wow. They got that good aim. Ghost is coming to get that booty, son. There he is. Man. Jesus, it's in the airport. This will be good. Airport's always a clusterfuck. Alright, yep, he's done. Let's go. What the fuck? That was like the weirdest expo ever. Dino 4, you're a hell of a pilot, son. Couldn't have done it better myself.